Walsall Arboretum by Jeffrey Saha. Me.
943. Well, that looks to me like a serial number.
Pictures and facts about Walsall Arboretum. This rural retreat at the heart of Walsall's town centre opened in 1874. It spans 170 acres and includes Heatherton Lake, the country park, and the extension. The park includes gardens, green spaces, play areas, and sports facilities. When you visit the Arboretum, you will see a wide range of flora and wildlife. Here is a picture of the Arboretum when they had flooding at a recent storm, and this is the Arboretum when it's nice and sunny, with some ducks you can see there, and some trees, and some people watching.
The books here are the number books, which contain the serial numbers of the pianos they made, and the serial number in question is at the top of this.
The history of Walsall Arboretum.
That's the one.
In 1870, the Walsall Arboretum and Lake Company was formed in order to provide the town with a public park. In 1873, a 99-year lease was taken from Lord Hothorton and Sir George Mellish, QC, for 7 acres (C space 3HA) to lead out as a public pleasure ground. And here's some of the pictures of the Arboretum. Here's a comparison of old and new of the clock tower. Here are a picture of Arboretum
Discounts to people who were in
looking,
the music profession, and we have a clue to that because in the left-hand margin,
the Arboretum looking
you can see that there's a letter P, and they categorise their customers in various ways.
towards the grammar school Walsall. And here is what the playground looks like now. The water, all the water is. Was this year, 2024.
Well, unfortunately, we've got no way of knowing that. Miss Hassel subsequently sold the piano to a third party.
History of the stocks.
We don't
In
know.
1902, the town stocks were housed in the park. In 1904, saw Walsall's public stocks relocated from the High Street to the Arboretum Lake area. And here is a picture of the stocks in the olden times, where there is a lot of trees and branches in the background, and this is the stocks today, in today's times. And something about the stocks is that the stocks were at the St. Matthew's, in St. Matthew's, before it was moved.
Seems to be relating to Broadwood submitting the account to them for payment, and they seem not to have been very responsive because there were about 4.
The history of the
So they were not good payers.
Glacier boulder.
Oh, if only that was a
A large glacial boulder known as the Devil's Toenail, was installed close to the bandstand in 1925, moving from where it was originally located in Fulbrook. It was carried from North Wales to the Midlands by slowly moving ice sheets during the Great Ice Age. It took 150 years to reach Walsall from Wales, and here is the glacier boulder. Here's a picture of it in the olden days, and here's a picture of it now. In the olden days, it didn't have any information about it, but now it does. You can see that it has some words. It has a plaque with some information at the bottom of the glacier.
And then he's bouncing into graphic art. I like his graphic writing, I actually think it's rather smart. And interestingly, he didn't just...
The history of the light illuminations.
He painted on.
The Walsall illuminations were started in 1951 as part of the Festival of Britain celebrations and were one of Britain's biggest inland illuminations, set against the backdrop of the Walsall Arboretum. The event was last held in 2008. It was scrapped after Walsall Council revealed it was losing about £150,000 a year because of falling visitor numbers and the damage it was causing to the park. Here is a picture of the Taj Mahal light. Here's a picture of a Eiffel Tower lights, and here is some illuminations of a ship, and I think it's a
Pretty close. We're dealing with two steel guitars.
angel
Bit of artistic license,
or
possibly.
fountain. These are some of the lights, some of the illuminations.
This would be for
A Taj Mahal, Eiffel Tower, a
be the first time I would say
pirate ship,
the t-shirt has proved a bit of a game
and an
changer, but yeah,
angel slash
well,
water fountain.
We found out that it was bought initially by a Miss E. Hassel in 1901. This is her.
And here are some pictures
She lived
to
in 3
finish.
Redford Road,
I'll
Lewisham,
explain.
in South London, where she bought the
So
painting.
this is the
She then moved to
clock
Bexley,
tower
London, and opened a grandpa used to-
by the flower beds.
and she carried on
You can
painting
see
until she
a
died.
different range of flowers
And from
with the
there
benches
goes
at
to
the side
1973,
next to the
when
bushes
piano is in Tiffin
slash
Place.
hedges.
So how, I mean,
Here
where
is
do they get from here
a
to
picture
Tiffin
of the
all the way
playground. Now you can see it fully because it's sunny
awkward is the least of it.
and bright,
She
so
doesn't have children.
people
We've
can
managed to track down descendants of her
cool
sisters.
down
There's no record
in
of
the
piano either
pool
in living
and
memory
in the
or in any work.
wet area
So
when it's hot and sunny and sticky. Here is the clock tower. It's very tall, it's very long. I think it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, between 4 and 5 levels. Because one of the levels, the top level, is the clock tower itself. Because you can see that it is surrounded by the entrance to the Arboretum itself. And here is the statue of the horse that is
we definitely need to look into that.
part of the Arboretum, because it's next to some hedges, and it's a statue that people can see when they come to the Arboretum. Oh dear. And that was my presentation on Walsall Arboretum. I hope you like it. It has changed over the years, And I hope you have a chance to visit the Arboretum, because the Arboretum is good, because it's nature, and nature is good for the soul, mind, and health. And hope you have a good day. Goodbye.